I believe we were in the 4th park. Let's see. Yeah, I know actually, it's been so long. September 18th, yeah, and this is being recorded on December 30th, so... Okay, so we're in Thrillville Adventures. Oh, right, I was gonna say, where's the music? But then I remembered, oh, right, I had to mute it because I don't want this video to get content, or this stream to get content ID'd. Yeah, unfortunately, I will not, in case you missed the previous streams, I'm actually not streaming with the music on because, of copyright. I don't want the stream to get content ID'd, and unfortunately this game does have a lot of, copyrighted content in it, so, or music, rather. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play with the music, but let's go ahead and see where we left off. Shoot zone challenge, bumper challenge. Okay, so yeah, basically, for those who haven't, so basically in the last stream, we completed a lot of missions here. Joshua James says you didn't have to do this, but well, I know, it's, I just wanted to do it because, you know, I know my viewers enjoy this kind of content, so why not? Anyways, let me get on with this. So we've got some build missions, we've got games. I know for some reason, and I'll show this right now actually.
You looking for it?
For some strange reason, the trampoline games don't actually count, and I can't fathom why. I think this is just a glitch with the original Xbox emulation on the 360, but I'll show you what the problem is so you can kind of get an idea. Well, that was bad. Yeah, you know what, let me restart that. Yeah, we're already off to a great start. You know you're off to a great start. Oh yeah, this is another funny thing. Oh, I didn't do it! Ah. Yeah, let me try this again. I forgot you actually have to jump.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'll just go through all this again. Alright, we'll try this again. Without failing miserably this time. That's right. You gotta get played to the max. Yeah, so basically trampoline... Jeez, I am not doing as well as I did last time, I can tell you that much. But basically, you gotta beat a certain score, which I did perfectly fine. But the problem is, for some reason, it doesn't count when it actually goes for the score. So you can see I'm pretty much kicking butt here with the score. Well, maybe, I honestly don't even know what I'm supposed to beat, but yeah, it helps to read actually start a mission. But anyways, yeah, I don't even remember what I was supposed to beat, but my point is, you'll see here, even if I get a bronze, it won't count. So no matter what I do, it just doesn't count for some reason. I don't even remember, what was I supposed to beat? What did I get, like 5,000 or something like that? Yeah, see, I beat 40, I easily beat 40,000, I easily beat 40,000, yet for some strange reason, it did not count it. So, let me know in the chat if you know if this is a bug with the original Xbox emulation on the 360, because for some reason, every other game challenge works, but for some reason, the trampolines don't work. So, I guess if I did want 100% this game, I'd have to go to my local video game store and buy an original Xbox. But I've already spent too much for the holidays, so I can't really be doing that right now, and I'm going to be doing a stream of Off the Rails after this, so, oh, it's right trigger, okay, I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, like I said, you can tell it's been a while since I played this game, since I last played this game. Yeah, I mean, it was back in, what was it, September when I did the second part of the stream, so, and, I know, Eric, you're probably working, I guess it's a bug, yeah, no, it is a bug, I'm pretty sure it is, because the weird thing is, I watched Keyblade Box's, LP of this game, and, he was also playing this on the 360, And for some strange reason, his actually worked. So maybe, like when he did the trampoline missions. So maybe maybe this is a new bug that Microsoft somehow introduced with maybe an Xbox dashboard update or system update. Because, yeah, I mean, in his LP, it didn't do that. So that just that's what I don't understand, is why, like, how they could have introduced this as a bug, or who knows. But who knows? I mean, hopefully, maybe I'll report it to Microsoft, and well, actually, then again, they probably won't know. They probably won't do anything because it's the 360, and they probably don't. I don't even know. I think Microsoft actually does still support the 360, not fully, but yeah, no, I do know that they still maintain Xbox Live on the 360, and this is actually probably the longest they've maintained it, because on the original Xbox Live only lasted, like, what, 10 years or something like that? Maybe less than 10 years, yeah, because it started in 2001 is when the original Xbox came out, and Xbox Live for the original Xbox went down in 2010, so... Can I walk any slower? Trying to get that gun upgrade, because this gun sucks. So you can walk around. Okay, good. There's health there. That's what I need. Health? Oh, of course, it's start. Yeah, great. Thanks, game. Put me right in front of the enemies. The enemy's right there. Yeah, I was never good at these shit zone games. I really sucked at these. I died like the first 5 minutes. At least now I know where the guns are. So. Just aiming yourself. Just a total nightmare. I'm dead. Yep, I'm restarting.
I'm really thirsty.
I'm really thirsty, says. Yeah. Well, at least now I know where to find the good gun, because that other gun, you only get one shot with it, and it's like... I don't actually know, is there... Let me just try playing with the controls here. Okay, what the... Oh my god, what the heck? Well, talk about bugs and glitches. Yeah, this makes... But at least it makes for good content. Watching the game just spaz out and just not function like it's supposed to. Yeah, I forgot to say that the original Xbox... I don't even know where the bridge is. I can't even see where the bridge is because of the scenery. Like, half the scenery is missing. The double gun. Someone's telling me I should restart here. Is there a building there? Like, that's the thing. Yeah, maybe I should restart. Well, you know what? No. Oh, hey, Eric. How's it going? Yeah, sorry, I started early because, of course, I was going to start at 5:30, but then, of course, my company called and said they're going to be over here at, like, 7 o'clock, so I'm like, yeah, you know what, I might as well get it done before. Okay, honestly, is there even a building here? What the hell is going on here? Okay. The game is obviously taking a dump on me here, so... Like, I can't even tell, like, is there supposed to be a building there? Okay, apparently so. So, guys, have you ever wanted to see, oh, geez, what is going on? Yeah, I know, this is pretty much how the original Xbox emulation is on the 360, is, especially with Thrillville, and I actually, for fun fact about me, I actually uploaded a video back in 2011, I think, I called it Weird Thrillville Glitch. It was me playing this game on a 360, back in 2011, and, basically what it was this exact same thing happened. I beat one of the parks, and, yeah, the game just started glitching out like this, like half the scenery just disappeared, and, yeah, so it was like this, but much worse, and, I thought it was just a glitch with the game, but no, it's apparently a glitch, or a bug with the, 360 emulation, or with the original Xbox emulation on the 360, so, yeah, so yeah, if you've ever wanted to see an original Xbox game bug out on the 360, here you go. So, yeah, basically, getting back to what I was saying earlier about these shoot zone games, I am absolutely atrocious at these. Like, I could never figure it, and especially as a kid, I could never figure these out. And I certainly can't figure it out when I'm in glitch land here. Like, I can't even tell what's blocking me. Like, am I behind the windmill? Is the windmill, like, see, that's like, it almost feels like I'm playing Action 52 or some type of LJN game. So, it takes a really long time to reload your gun. See, like, I have no idea what's blocking me here, and somehow this guy... Okay, so that obviously... Oh my god. I'm just gonna restart. I'm just gonna restart and hope there are glitches. Hope the glitches don't happen again. But yeah, if you've ever wanted to see the original Thrillville bug out on 360, there you go. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Alright, let's get the decent gun. Because at least now I know the trick to this. I actually don't know. Do the skulls increase your score? I'm actually not sure if collecting skulls increases your score. Just reload anyways. I'll just waste that last one. Alright, well now this is playing correctly. So, oh, dude, no, don't get that gun. Do not get that gun, whatever you do. That gun sucks. You only get one shot with it, and if you miss, it's insane. It's insanely punishing. Reorient. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to beat. I'm just gonna kill a bunch of enemies till the time runs out. Take cover. I'm gonna wait till I'm lower on health before I go. Jeez. I was never really good at shooter games, can you tell? Can you hold down the button? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. You can hold down the button and let it keep shooting. I had no idea you could do that. It's actually easier though if you tap the button. Basically, to shoot, you just hit the right trigger, for those who didn't know. I thought it was the A button when I first played this game, but of course I didn't read the controls, so of course I wouldn't know what to do, so... You know, it'd be really awesome if the game glitched out and the pumpkin... These pumpkin... didn't even shoot at me. I actually found a glitch like that when I was emulating Alien vs. Predator for the Atari Jaguar. I remember, yes, I actually played video games when I was in school, on the school computers. I actually figured out how to download, like, Project 64 and get it to work on the school computers, even though they had, like, restrictions that didn't let you run any non-educational programs on the computers. But, yeah, I remember I figured out how to get Project 64 to work on the school computer so you could play N64 games, and I was playing like Smash Bros. And Mario 64 and GoldenEye, and yeah, it was definitely, and the teachers knew, some of the teachers knew about it, but most of them didn't. But honestly, I found a Jaguar, an Atari Jaguar emulator too, and believe it or not, it actually worked pretty well. But getting back to what I was saying about the enemies not shooting at you, there was actually a glitch with that emulator where the Marines in any other mode of that game didn't shoot at you. So, yeah. So I was wondering if maybe there would be a glitch like this. I'm probably gonna take damage already. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say there is fall damage in this game. Just saying. So, where are you? There you are. I just wasted a bunch of time doing that. I don't even remember what score I was supposed to beat. I'm just gonna keep killing enemies until I die or the time runs out. Whichever comes first. But this would actually make a good Halloween stream. Actually, now that I think about it, because you know, obviously this is a Halloween themed level. So that's actually a different gun. I thought it was the same gun I had before. Okay, well let's see if this is any better. We will find out. Oh, you know, is he in the building? Oh yeah, he's in the building, I think. There you are. Come on, there we go. Alright, so basically, this is one of those games where you just have to play the crap out of it until you know exactly what's going to happen. Because I was completely in the dark starting this out. Oh god, no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I am trapped. I am trapped. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's real fair game. Yeah, spawn an enemy right behind me where giving me no time to react. I hope if you die, does it just eradicate your score or what? Yeah. And there was health right there. Seriously? I got 4 stars though. Was that good enough? Let's see. Oh, thank God. I got gold on that? What? How did that happen? How the hell did I get gold on that? I did terrible. I did a terrible job on that. How? Alright, I guess I'll take it. Thanks, game. So yeah, the bumper cars. Did we do all the... Yeah, we did all the games missions that we can do. And Joshua James, I think you're right. I think it is a bug that for some reason on the original... That with this game on the Xbox 360, for some reason the trampoline missions are just broken. So let's see what other business we've got. Guests per month on coasters with a thrill rating of at least... Okay, so we have to have a thrill rating of at least 200. Ride income per month power usage. So we have to use 80% of the power. Okay, so yeah, because I know we don't have all the coasters yet. So let me check the stats on this coaster. Did this coaster... What are the stats on this coaster? Let's see. Length, lateral G, ride time, air time. What is there like? Does it tell me what the excitement rating is? No. I don't want to edit the. Oh my. Wait. Oh, here it is. Thrill 85. Nausea 51. Okay. What do we have to beat? Oh, I have to step away from the coaster. Seriously? There we go. Alright. So, let's see. So it had to have thrill rating of at least... Wait a minute. On coasters with a thrill rating... Wait a minute. Oh, thrill rating of at least 60. Oh, okay. And those are the guests per month. I was gonna say, how do you get 100 on if the scale's only a 0 to 100? I'm an idiot. Alright, so what else? What do we have under the build category? So we have to build new coaster with a lateral G-force rating of at least 4. Construct a new coaster with a drop height of over 65.62 feet and at least 2 inversions. Well, how are we doing on research, actually? Let's check that. I think it's under manage. Do we not... How do you unlock these other... Because I don't think we have all the coasters that'll give us, like, the inversions and what we need. We're pretty close to unlocking the last park. Ugh, sorry. Something's in my mouth. But yeah, I think what we'll do to end off this stream is it just depends on time, because right now it's 5:10 local time, East Coast time. So I'm thinking... Yeah, see, because you can't... How do you unlock compound... Because these aren't in the research, so you probably have to unlock them through by doing missions. Or missions up. Yeah, well, yeah, missions. I guess we could do a flying coaster. I don't think we have one of those. Oh, great, it's one where you can't go up at a steep angle. Wonderful. So I guess we'll have to go up... We'll just go as high as we can. So that's the height limit, so we're gonna go up there. Nah, this doesn't allow you... Yeah, you know what, this isn't the coaster. This isn't the coaster because... no, actually, I don't want to keep the changes. Discard. Because this isn't the right... If this coaster doesn't do it... I don't think this coaster can do inversions now that I think about it, so... Tutorial. So I think it's the inverted coaster is the one we want. Even though we already have one. Jeez, the height limit's really low in this game. Alright, so... Can we go any higher? No, we can't. It's okay. So we'll do loop left. Don't do that. This is good for the track. Maybe we'll bank it. Oh! How does that work? It's clipping. Look at this. It's clipping into the go-karts and it's gonna let me do that. Wow, okay. Alright, well, I'll take it. And somehow that's out of bounds. Even though they're... that's not gonna work, is it? What if I go down? Nope, can't go... Oh, wait, no! I can get out of it. Cool. Okay, so... The problem is we have this Go-Kart Trap here. Yeah, well, hold on. No, we can't do that either. You know what? How about this? Instead... You can't... I don't think you can do helixes on this coaster. No, we can't do that. I would use track assist, but... Well, actually, no. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. We could just do that. Wow, I apparently don't remember that... I'm so used to Roller Coaster Tycoon games where it's like... I'm so used to Roller Coaster Tycoon games where you have to... Okay, I guess we can't do a loop right, so we'll do loop left. Can't do loop left either. So I guess we have to go up one more. Still can't do it. Alright, yeah, this game's pretty picky. I forgot to mention, this game is pretty picky with, like, where you can place stuff. And the camera can be a problem sometimes, too. Can I go... Okay, I can do that. You know what? I just want to do something else. I want to go up. The third lift hill. Straight down. Definitely can't bank it there. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll do this. Can't go over the roof either. Jeez. Compared to Roller Coaster Tycoon, this game is just insanely picky about where you can place track pieces and where you can't. So... So we're gonna go... Somehow that's too close. The hitboxes in this game just a pain in my balls. But anyways... Alright, so we'll loop around. How many inversions did I need? Two. I think I needed 2 inversions. So... I just need 1 more. Can you do corkscrews on this? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Son of a... Can you do corkscrews on this coaster? Yeah, you can only do downward-facing corkscrews. Okay, now we're running out of power. So we gotta wrap it on up here. Alright. See, like, how is that too close? It's like, that doesn't make any sense. That's one really annoying thing about this game. Because even in Roller Coaster Tycoon, I don't remember it being that restrictive on like, you know, how close you could be to a ride and still be able to get away with it, so... There we go. Okay. Alright. Let me look at the stats. 100 thrill, 2 inversions. I think that's good enough? Let's see. Yes, it was. Lateral thinking. Oh, and we got top coaster, too. We beat 2 missions. Yay, us. Park complete. Hey, look at that. Look at that. All right. We have done it. This is actually farther, and we got the seizure, too. This is actually, just for the record, for those who don't know, this is the farthest I ever got in this game as a kid back in the 2000s was I got to Thrillville Paradise and got about 3/4 of the way through Thrillville Paradise. And then I just didn't go any further because I just couldn't figure... I just was so bad at the missions, I just couldn't figure out how to beat the missions. So I just gave up, and then I got Thrillville off the rails and ended up beating that game 100% back in 2007. But, yeah, this is actually... I've never actually gotten this far in the original Thrillville game, so this is actually a nice... Oh my god. See, stuff like... It's like that. How is that not too close? Yet, it was too close when I... Game? Really? Really, game? Oh, boy. How did this get a thrill rating of 100 if the coaster's going this slow? Well, I guess because right now it's going to speed up. Yeah, but overall, it looks like a pretty decent coaster. Alright, well, I figured we'd just ride it. Alright, so... Now the question is, do we build more... Well, let's take a look at the map. Not you. I want to take a look at the map. I want to see where if we filled all the coaster stations. So that's filled. We've got Dragon Joust. Did I ever ride Dragon Joust? I honestly don't know. Another mission reward. Okay, so the coaster plots there are filled. So we only have one more coaster plot to build in, which is in Medieval. Medieval. Get the pun, guys? Yeah, I know. I'm starting to act like Shaka Khan right here, because it's like with the bad puns. Oh, boy. But I don't think I rode Dragon Joust, so, you know what? Let's ride it. When I was a kid, I thought it was called Dragon Juiced, because I never heard of the word joust, so I called it Dragon Juiced. Let me review what are the stats on this thing? Not very good, apparently. Isn't there a part where, like, allergies. Isn't there a part where the track, like, collides with itself and the game actually allowed that? I seem to remember there being something like that on this ride. Yeah, right there. See, if you just saw as we were going up the hill, you probably noticed how the track, yeah, because look at, oh, for frick's sakes, I didn't mean to do that. How do you, I keep forgetting you have to, okay, it's Y to change cameras. But I wanted to show this, because, yeah, this game is so picky about where and, you know, what's too close and what's not. But look at this. Watch this. It just clipped through the track, and that's not too close, but being, like, 15 feet in the air above a ride is too close. It's like, really? So, anyways. I think we'll... Wow, we're really making progress in this part. No. Okay, I'm forgetting the buttons constantly. So let's see how many... So have we done all the missions? Alright, so we're just... Alright, so let me do one... Let's try the bumper cars again.
You looking for a challenge?
Yes, I am. Are you ready to play?
Bring it on! I'm gonna whoop you!
Bring it on! I'm gonna whoop you. Yeah, this game definitely screams 2000s when you... Because it's like... So of course for this game, you hit A to
Oh yeah.
You are mean.
Yeah, I always liked when you would hit somebody and they'd say, "Move
I
your
like
butt."
it. Dude. Oh, you're harsh.
I wish I could play with the music on. I really do. If it didn't,
How do
Let
you
me-
like me now?
I actually.
No!
So the thing is, a lot of the songs in this game, like Whiplash and Suddenly I See, the problem is they're all copyrighted.
Yeehaw! No!
And you know, the songs that play during the mini games are probably not copyrighted.
Yeehaw.
But
No!
the problem is, because so much of the music in this game is copyrighted, for those who are just
Yeehaw!
joining the stream,
No!
the reason I'm playing with the music off is because I don't want the stream to get content ID'd. So,
Yeehaw!
but maybe one day. I know YouTube isn't as stringent with music as they were like a couple years ago. So maybe when I do off the rails,
No
I'll turn
way.
the music on. But I just have to know if I'm gonna get content ID.
I like it. Dude!
Because you know, if I get, you know, because obviously I don't want the stream getting taken down or
Whoa,
demonetized
you're harsh.
because of copyrighted music or muted. I know in the old days of YouTube, yeah, some of you who may remember the
How do
old
you
days
like
of
me
YouTube,
now?
like remember when
No!
YouTube would mute your audio if you put a copyrighted song in your video. All right, so we got a higher score.
Great game.
Great game. We got silver on it. Okay, well that's better than bronze. So, all right. Well, what do we have to beat for gold? Build a carnival ride with a thrill rating of at least 90. Let's finish the park off by doing that. 90,000 is what I needed for gold. Okay. All right, so let's build that carnival ride. So where do we have a vacant build zone? If we have a vacant build zone. Let's do it in Ninjaville, because Ninjaville seems to have the most power, so available to us. So let's build a carnival ride. I guess we'll do it here, and it had to be at least 90, so... Well, there's one with 100. 75. Okay, so this one... So Fired Up is the only one we can do. Oh, it's a launch freefall! I actually didn't know that. These are actually... I used to love building these in Roller Coaster Tycoon. The first two... there's only... Well, there's only 2 camera angles, but... But yeah, these are one of my favorite rides to build in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I actually do have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 on my laptop, so maybe maybe one night I'll get Fraps and I'll record myself playing RCT3 Vanilla. Because I actually have my childhood copy of RCT3, which is the vanilla version with no expansions. And for some reason, I've always wanted to own RCT3 without the expansion packs, so... Anyways, I think that's a good stopping point for this park, so let's go ahead and change parks. And now, we have unlocked the 5th and final park in the game, Treasures of Thrillville.
Did you hear? Our plan worked. That'll settle the score, along with the $4 billion lawsuit I filed against him for intellectual property theft, and something else. I've accepted a post as Professor of Applied Cleverness at a very prestigious university in England. Of course, someone needs to take over the theme parks, and I think it should be you. After all, you have tons of experience by now. But before I go, I have a couple of gifts for you. One is the super cool new metal alloy that'll let your coasters launch 50% faster. And here's the other gift. Sorry, it's not as cool as the metal alloy, but it will get you started on a new park of your very own. Oh no, I'm late for my flight. Congratulations and good luck!
In all my years of playing Thrillville, I never thought I'd play to see that cutscene.
Well, kid, I can hardly believe this day has arrived. Thrillville is all yours, including my very latest park, which isn't even open for business yet. With your creativity, treasures of Thrillville will become the jewel in the crown of your new empire. Literally. So have fun. Don't forget to visit the other parks from time to time and keep up the great work.
Thank you, Mortimer. Well, guys, I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is completely foreign to me. Look, this park just opened. Mortimer just said this park just opened, and look at that. People are already puking. How are people puking? Do we even have any rides in this park? I've never actually been to this park. I've never actually seen this park. We don't have anything. There are no rides, stalls, or any type of attractions in this park. This park is completely barren and empty. My God, it's probably the most monotone park in the whole game. No, not really. But, it starts out that way. But Mortimer said he didn't even open the park, and look at that. We already have vomit and litter on the floor, on the ground. Wow. So, okay, well, let's take a look at the missions we have. So, build. We have the ultimate coaster. Build a new coaster with a thrill rating of at least 90. I think we should do that first. We have Event Horizon. We have to beat a score of 70,000. We have to get 6 sweethearts. Maintenance Mayhem. And then okay, so this is where you have to complete all the missions in the other games. Okay. Well, as this is an any percent run of Thrillville, basically for those who don't know, any percent means any percenting the game basically means unlocking the final theme park and, you don't have to do every mission. It basically just means you unlock all the theme parks. There actually is a cheat code that you can use to unlock the other theme parks, but, I wanted to do it the legitimate way. Maybe one day I will 100% this game, but for right now, I'm just doing an any percent run, so,
I already went on a... They need more.
What do you mean you've already been on all the rides? There are no rides, kid! What are you talking about? There are no rides! Jeez. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get all of our collectibles. I don't even know. Do we have, like... Yeah, I don't think there's any... I think there's just money and blueprints, maybe? I honestly don't know. Like I said, I have never actually seen this park. Because the farthest... Like I said, the farthest I ever got in this game when I was a kid was to Thrillville Paradise. And I got, like I said, about 3/4 of the way through, and then got Thrillville off the rails and just didn't really pick up and play this game again. So... Yeah, so basically, this is pretty much foreign territory to me. I have seen what was it, Thrillville Adventures or something like that? I honestly don't remember. But, whatever. Anyways, oh jeez. Xbox 360 graphical glitches. Now, this did happen to Keyblade Box during his LP of this game. The graphical glitches in this part, this is called Incaville or something like that. But, yeah, no, there's like really glitchy, there's like really glitchy, polygons right here, yeah. So this I do remember being, just from seeing eBay Box's LP of this game, I do remember that being in the LP, so I figured that would be there too. I don't know, if I do end up 100%ing this game, I probably will buy myself an original Xbox, just so we don't have all these graphical glitches. And, well, actually, no, what am I saying? I'm gonna have to buy an original Xbox, because if I can't beat the trampoline missions on the 360, then there's no way I can 100% the game on the 360, so I would have to have an original Xbox. Anyways, let's get to building that coaster. So I think I'll start by building it in the pyramid here. We'll build a coaster. Actually, you know what? I want to build where it's just a coaster plot. I want to put a racetrack there, actually. So let me put a coaster. I'm going to build the coaster here, and we'll do build your own. No tutorial. So we've got, what do we have? We have looping, we have powered, and we have side friction RC. I think I'm going to go with a looping coaster. to get a thrill rating of at least 90, we definitely have to go all in. We gotta go big or go home. So let's go up as high as we possibly can. And plunge our guests to their doom! Not really. Actually, that's a bad idea, because we're not gonna be able to... Can I go through? Is this... Is that... What the... Oh, so that's not out of bounds? What? You're kidding me. I can go directly through a... Oh, now it disappears. Pfft. I was gonna say, how is that not out of bounds, game? Come on. So you won't let me go within 3 feet of a ride, within 10 feet of a ride, but you'll let me go straight through a pillar? Come on. Actually, I want to do a loop, so... We have corkscrews. Oh, we do have corkscrews on this road. I was gonna say, yeah... Oh, wait, no, I don't want that there, actually. I forgot, yeah. I'm so used to Roller Coaster Tycoon, where to do a loop, you actually have to go up first to do it. So... How I wish I could play with the music on, because there's some pretty awesome songs like Emo Skater Girl and Dr. Kunkel's Funkle Cake, just to name a few. There's some pretty sick songs in this game. It's too bad I can't. But let me know in the chat if content, because I mean, here's the thing. I don't really know exactly which songs would get content ID'd and which ones wouldn't. So, let me know in the chat if any of you have played this game or know someone who's uploaded a video of this game. Because, again, going back to Keybait Box, I know I've mentioned his channel like 5 times now. But, actually, I don't want to do that. I know I've mentioned his channel like 5 times now, but, I think if I remember correctly, he did play with the music on. And I think he got content ID'd, but I can't remember if he did exactly, so... But let me know if any of you have experience with, if any of you know if the songs in this game would get this video or this stream content ID'd, let me know in the chat. And as a if you're watching this as a VOD, yeah, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to know if I can get away with playing the music in Thrillville and not get content ID'd. Because I really wanted to play this game with the music, because like I said, there's some pretty sick tracks. I mean, of course there's actually if you want to hear the music for this game, I would recommend there's a channel, Hunter Jones is the uploader's name. He uploaded the entire OST for this game on his channel, so if you do want to hear the music of this game, I would highly recommend checking out his channel. Let's see, is this gonna be enough? Let's see, is it 90? Yeah, 100. There we go. But yeah, if you want to hear the music in this game, definitely check out Hunter Jones's channel, because yeah, he has every Park Radio song on his channel. So if you, and maybe when this goes up as a VOD, I'll put a link in the cards up to the his channel or to the playlist if you want to check out the full OST for this game. Because I always enjoyed listening to the music in this game when I was playing this as a kid, so... well, this is a pretty sick coaster. Of course, you could build a better coaster in RCT3, but then again, Thrillville was not really designed to be an RCT3 successor. It was designed to be more of an entry-level roller coaster building game, aimed at people, kids and, people who hadn't really played a game like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Theme Park before. So, it was a very entry-level game. So, let's just build some stalls here. Build our bathrooms. We'll just build all the stalls here. No, not coasters. Build donuts. That's funny, they actually spell donuts how I spell it, with a D-O-U-G-H, with the D-O-U-G-H N-U-T-S. I never spelled it without the G-H. I always thought you had to spell it with it, that's how it was supposed to be spelled. But, yeah, I know in RCT3 it's just called, yeah. yeah, here's my favorite one. This is my favorite thing. My sister and I would laugh when we did this. My sister and I would do that intentionally, just for the laughs.
I should find a bath.
What do you mean you should find a bathroom? I just built one.
Where are all the rides?
Can you not see? Apparently not. Where are all the rides? I agree. What kind of games do we have? Do we have mini golf? Ooh, we do. I think we do. We need Event Horizon's locked though. There's Luftwaffe, RC Wars, Prospector Stakeout. Where's? Oh, I'm an idiot. It was right there. Oh boy. All right. So build Event Horizon, and then over here. Well, we don't need.
This place just keeps getting better.
So now we need staff. So let me get some one mechanic. No, don't fire him. And a groundskeeper. So now we'll train him. Let me read the controls this time. Okay, so it's the right analog stick to aim your gun. Okay, and then suck is RT. Okay, got it. Yeah, so this is it still? Yeah, you still only have to clean 15 pieces of trash to beat the mission. So it's just the problem is the litter. See like this. It's like the suction is just really awkward in this game. Like it doesn't. I mean, it looks like in the DS version. Well, actually, there was no DS version of the original Thrillville, but they did have a DS version for Off the Rails, which absolutely sucked. For those who don't know, I did not like the DS version of Off the Rails. And I get it, the DS was incapable of, the graphics that it had a far inferior graphics chip than, say, the PSP or, Xbox 360. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Please, 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 please. Yes! Alright, with 5 seconds left to spare. And somehow I still got 5 stars out of that. Alright, so we'll quit training you. And we'll go to our mechanic. Train him. We'll go over here to Event Horizon, and we'll just fix the ride. This just feels so awkward without the music, because, this usually has a pretty kick-ass soundtrack. Oh, I guess I am supposed to go that way. Okay. Oop. So that's supposed to go there. Yeah, when they start you out, the pieces all go in order, but in later levels, they actually don't. Sorry I missed it. Did you beat the game? Eric, no, I haven't beaten the game. Well, I didn't beat the game. I beat the game 100, or not 100%. I beat the game as in the any percent category because I unlocked the final park. So when you basically just for those who don't know, for those who missed it, beating the game any percent means that you unlock every park in the game. There's 5 parks total to unlock, and I've unlocked all 5 of them now. Does that? Yeah, that does go there. Okay, I guess so. Yeah, but basically I beat the game I beat the any percent category of the game. Unfortunately, I won't be able to beat the game 100% because of the bug on the trampoline mission, so I won't be able to beat the game 100%, unfortunately, but I do want to. I've been streaming for about, looks like almost an hour, so I think I'll, like I said, I have company coming. I have to go to Newark Airport to pick up my company at, or my guests at, their plane gets in at 6:30, so I've got. It's now 5:39 in the evening. It's already dark outside because for those who live up, for my viewers who live up north, up here in New Jersey, it gets dark in the winter up here. It gets dark around 4:45, 5 o'clock. So that's because you're farther from the equator. Let's play Event Horizon. I actually don't remember. Oh, it's the Galaga game. Okay, now I remember. Okay. What are the controls again? Fire weapon, charge gun, move fighter. Okay. Can we beat a score of 70,000? You know what? I like to live dangerously. Here we go. Oh, great. Start me out with enemies that I'm switching ships. That's not. I'm switching ships. That's not. I don't. I forgot about that ship. I want one that shoots long range. So let me start over. All right. We'll start over, and I'll choose the other ship this time. Solar Dominion. Yeah, this is a ship. It's a long range beam. Plus it has rapid fire, so. Well, we'll try it. I guess we'll just keep going until I get a game over.
Fireball.
Yeah, I've never really been into shooting games. I was always better. It's funny because in Thrillville Off the Rails, there's actually a billiards game. You know, I could never figure it out. It wasn't like the Wii Play version of billiards, but, thank you, Eric. Congrats on getting to the last part. Thank you. Yeah, you probably missed the Mortimer cutscene, but basically, in case you missed it, I'll fill you in. Basically, Mortimer gets accepted to this prestigious university in England, and has to get to his flight over to across the pond. So, oh my god. Wow, I'm just getting destroyed. This game is a lot like Silver Surfer on the NES. As Amy Jan says, it will just kill you, die, 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 you die, you die, you die, 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 die. Yeah. I'm not even close. I'm already down to my last life. So, and you have to beat 70,000, so it's no wonder I couldn't really do this game. So that's, I'm not really in the maintenance mayhem. Attain park reliability, cleanliness, happiness rating of. Okay, so currently it's at 74. So we need to get 90, 90, 90. Okay. All right. Well, let's just build some more stuff. I want to start in Farrowville. I want to build a racetrack. I'll not be doing. What else do we have? Go-karts or dune buggies? Actually, oh, that reminds me. I need to do research. Turn on research here. We'll do 200. Oh crap! I didn't want to do that. Do 300. We're already making money from some of the rides. So we'll go for dune buggies. Lower than a second of the sound of little. Or lower the sound a little. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say if the audio's too loud, let me know, cause really, no, I don't want that. Yeah. I was gonna say if the sound is too loud, let me know, cause I actually am listening to the game audio with headphones on, mono headphones, that is. So how do you get out of near view again? Just makes it wider. Forgot how you get out of near view. Y? Y, okay. So Y is what switches you out of near view, okay. No, don't get rid of the pyramid. No, come on. I want this. I want the pyramid there. We want this to be like Mario 64, that shifting sandland, the level that gave me the most trouble in Mario 64. Ooh. Is that gonna clear? I think it will. Can we go? No, we can't. Okay. Will that work? No. Like I said, this game is unusually picky about like where you can build. like where you're allowed to build track and where you're not. Because and we're already running out of power. That's just wonderful. That's one thing you didn't have to worry about in RCT3 was running out of power. You can't do it. All right, fine. We'll just build our racetrack. We'll play the Dune Buggies mission. Yeah, it's a very bland track, but very basic, very. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, can I stop running into this guy? Thank you. Wonder if Hurricane Hank Hill is in this park. He's actually from Thrillville Paradise, for those who missed that stream. Oh yeah, I forgot you could drift around the corners. Hey, out of the way, buddy. No, I lost. Right at the last minute. I knew I should have made that. I knew I should have made some wide areas on the track. Okay, so there really isn't that much to do in this park because what do we have? Well, there's park value. We're pretty close to 14,000 though. There's 108 missions. We've completed 92 of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
I haven't stopped for drinks yet.
You know what? Maybe here's what I'll do. I have an idea. What I'll do, because I have to go pick up my company in about little over half an hour. So here's what I'll do. We're gonna build something in every park. We'll build a carnival ride, a game, something like that, and we'll build one of these, and we'll build something in each park, and then we'll call it a stream. That'll be the finale for Let's Play Thrillville for the original Xbox. I know this stream is kind of short, but I didn't really have that much to do anyways, so this will be our shops and stalls area over here. We'll actually build balloons too, because why not?
Hey kids, want some balloons?
Hey kids, want some cocaine? That's what I always used to say when I was a teenager playing this. Hey kids, want some cocaine? Or how about some heroin? Marijuana? Yeah, I like to make a lot of drug references when I was a teenager, just because, you know, when you're a teenager, you like to... What did I just build? A drink stall?
Hey kids, want some...
Yeah, just built a drink stall. But yeah, when you're a teenager, you like to make all these, drug references and whatnot. We can get rid of the tree, that's fine. And the trees, apparently...
Hey
No.
kids, want some balloons?
No, stop asking. I don't want your damn balloons. Whatever. Does that destroy the house? Oh, no, it didn't. Can't not.
Balloons
Alright.
for the kiddos.
Balloons for the kiddos. That's right. Alright. So I think the only thing we're missing now is a hat stall. So let's go over to Glitchville. And we'll build ourselves a hat stall. Yeah, and like I said, now that I've finished the original Thrillville, well, in the any % category, what I'll do after this is we'll be playing Thrillville Off the Rails, which was released on the Xbox 360. So that means we probably will not have the graphical glitches that we're having in this game. Because, oh my god, these glitches are just out of control, man. No, I don't want to pre-build. I want to make my own. Stand-up coaster. What else do we have? Launch coaster and Wild Mouse. Wild Mouse doesn't really... You know, I've never actually built a Wild Mouse in Thrillville. I've done it in, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but never in Thrillville. Is that... Yeah, that's a graphical glitch. You know, I know, yes, I realize this company no longer exists, or is defunct, but you know what? I have to wonder if LJN had anything to do with Thrillville's port on the 360. Why are there no supports? That's bothering me. That's really bothersome to me. Yes, I do have OCD. Actually, I really do have OCD, for those who don't know. I have pretty severe OCD. I'll tell you, when I was in high school, Eric, you may not know this, but I had to do rituals every night that I came home from school, and it was like talk about a complete waste of time. But yeah, no, on Wednesday that was the worst ritual, because Wednesday's ritual took 6 hours to complete. No joke, 6 hours. So, but thankfully I'm on the right medication, and I've gotten the therapy I needed. So, you know, I'm much more stable now than I was in 2016, but holy crap. Holy crap, am I glad to be on the right medication. And, you know, and now, honestly, one thing I will say just on a closing note, because I know we're sort of getting to the end of the stream here, I know, you know, Thrillville holds a special place in my heart, because in Off the Rails too, both Thrillville and Thrillville Off the Rails both hold a special place in my heart, because they were, wow, going right through the tree, great logic game. But anyways, the reason for that is because, you see, when I was a kid, I dealt with a lot of issues. I mean, bullying, and, you know, I had severe OCD. I way overreacted to situations, like when people, it was like, for example, when people asked me not to do something, if they said, like, Ben, please don't do that, I would say, like, oh my god, the police are going to arrest me, or something like that, and I would start rolling on the floor, and, you know, just making a fool of myself. I was sort of a buffoon back then. But honestly, you know, now obviously you wouldn't know that by looking at me today. Now I'm probably one of the most laid-back people on this planet. But back when I was a little kid, yeah, I actually was a pretty messed up child. I had a lot of issues. Kids bullied me because of my issues. I even had my head shoved in a toilet bowl after the bullies had done their business in it. So, yeah, so it was not, you know, I sort of had a bit of a rough childhood. Now, high school was much better, because most of my issues were under control by then, and you know, I didn't really have the, you know, nearly as many problems in high school as I did in middle school. And I think I'm pretty sure no one I've known, except for one person. Unfortunately, this friend of mine has since passed away because he made a very poor decision in 2011. In other words, he did drugs and killed himself at 19 years old. Who's texting me? But anyways, but yeah, basically Thrillville, I mean, getting back to what I was saying, Thrillville was one of those games that was there for me when I was going through emotional hardships. I mean, it was one of those games where, you know, I could come home after a stressful day at school and just get on my PS2 and just play Thrillville, and just, you know, be able to build a park. And, you know, there were other games too that were there for me when I was, you know, having a hard time with bullying and whatnot in elementary, middle school. But Thrillville was the one that was there for me the most, because I couldn't stop playing it. Because how many holes do we have so far? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we just have to do one more. Actually, want to go the other way. But yeah, Thrillville was one of those games that was always there for me, and it was a game that I could always pick up and play. Yeah, course is complete. It was always one of those games that I could just pick up and play and not have to worry. It just, you know, be a way to de-stress, just a way to calm down. And, you know, if I was hot under the collar because I got bullied in middle school, or, you know, because of the bullies or something like that, I could just come home and play Thrillville, and I would have forgotten about what the kids did to me that day. And, it was just one of those games that was always there for me. And I remember as a kid back in 2006 when I was 9 years old, every night when I got home from school, I'd get on my computer, my Dell Dimension 4600C, and I would go on the Thrillville website, thrillvillegame.com. I still remember the URL. And, yeah, and I would just go on there and watch the trailers and, watch videos. And, even though the game was a little bit different than the videos portrayed it to be, it was just one of those games that, people sort of forgot about after Planet Coaster came out. So, and the franchise, it's sort of a shame that the franchise never got remade or remastered because, honestly, I think this franchise had a lot of potential. I really do. And I really enjoyed. I mean, nowadays you look at these graphics and you're like, well, these graphics are freaking awful. But it's like, how could they make something this shoddy? But you have to remember this was 2006, and yeah, even for 2006, these graphics weren't super impressive. But it wasn't like, it wasn't like. Say the Hyperscan. Yeah, if anyone remembers that monstrosity, let me know in the comments below or the chat, because I remember seeing a commercial for the Hyperscan, and even I didn't want it because it was like, so what? You're combining card collecting with video games, and you're basically making physical DLC for your games, and if you lose the cards, you're screwed. So it's like, that I just didn't understand that at all. So I never owned a Hyperscan, but I remember as a kid seeing the commercials back in like 2006 or 7. So, it was definitely, I mean, the 2000s were easily one of the best decades of my life, and except for the, albeit, I did get bullied back then and all that crap, but honestly, the 2000s hold a special place in my heart. The 2010s I don't really miss, but except the late 2010s from 2016 onward. But that's just. But like I said, Thrillville was a game that was always there for me. I could always pick it up and play it, and I'm so glad to have a copy of it again. And it's one of those games where it's one of those games that's always there for you. So if you're like me and you're going through emotional hardships, I'll turn the radio on actually so you can kind of hear what it sounds like just before I end the stream. Hyperscan, more like diaper scan. Good one, Eric. I call it the Hyper Scam or unregistered Hyperscan 2.
So we play it good and loud. She might get up and
Oh yeah, here's Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. Yeah, it's funny. There's a line in here where Tracy Adkins says, I think that's Trace Adkin. I think that's the artist's name. He says something like Donkey Kong, and then he says, "Slap your grandma." And a funny story is, I know this is sort of a horrible story to tell, but actually, I almost slapped my grandma because I heard. And this is like, I was like a 9-year-old kid, and I would take things literally back then. But I remember listening to that song, and he goes, "Woo, shook my mouth, slap your grandma." And I almost thought about doing it just because I was like, well, the game said to do it. So I feel so guilty for thinking I could do that now. And, my grandmother obviously now has Alzheimer's disease, the grandmother I'm referring to. But, but back then, if I slapped her, oh man, I would have been, my parents would have disowned me probably. So, but yeah, that's Thrillville. As you can see, we've completed the game any percent. We actually 100%ed Thrillville original. We got almost 100% in Time Warp. There's Paradise, Adventures, and Treasures of Thrillville. Well, guys, there you have it. Any percent run of the theme park game Thrillville from 2006. So this concludes the 3-part trilogy for this game. So, my final thoughts, I'm sort of glad that I did this stream. I really liked, I'm really glad I was able to, relive a part of my childhood and just be able to, relive my childhood and just play a game that I haven't played in so long. And honestly, I'm glad I did this stream. I know my viewers all enjoyed this stream, the viewers who came, and I thank you all for watching. You all are awesome. And yeah, so this really, I think this was one of my most successful streams on the channel. And obviously now after this, I'm going to be doing, well, let me get you'll check the face cam, because I'm going to be doing Thrillville Off the Rails on the 360 next. I already beat the version on the Wii. And after that, I know I was doing an LP of SpongeBob SquarePants Employee of the Month, but I was thinking about doing a live stream of it because I actually do have my copy of it for the original Xbox. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more VO, just conclude that Let's Play regularly, or if you want me to do a live stream of the entire game, because whatever you guys want, I'd be happy to do it. So, anyways, I think this is a good place to end off the stream. We've been streaming for about an hour and 12 minutes. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. Enjoyed what I saw, man. Well, thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Glad you could make it for all 3 streams. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. They help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys in the not-too-distant future. Take care, everyone. Have a very safe and happy New Year, and wishing you all a very safe, phenomenal, and prosperous 2022. I'm making 2022 my year.